Hi guys, welcome to the JKT Radio Podcast, episode number 32. I'm here with my co-hosts and fellow quarantinis, Trevor.
Hello.
And Devin.
Lumbago.
Lombardo. And Chrissy.
Chris and Blob.
Oh, I'm sorry. I like Y's.
That's fair.
And I am your hostess with the mostest, Kira here as usual, and I'm not in brain mode. Someone take this away from me.
Is anyone ever really in brain mode?
She's not okay. I
True.
But usually my brain somewhat functions.
Yeah, very true.
I hope
Do we want
somebody
to start
else
with
has
a
that
rant?
reference.
Oh yeah, Chris, you have a rant, don't you?
Yeah, okay. So, for some context, because I've mentioned this before, but I don't really go into it, but I'm non-binary. And I like to join, because it's really hard to find other people that are also non-binary, so I join, the space, don't even start. I joined this Facebook group, for other non-binary people. And I guess they have it separated for some stupid fucking reason into, you've got your pride group, and then you've got your social group. And so I've, twice now gotten in trouble because I decided to post one thing about my Animal Crossing character looking, pretty androgynous, and which made me really happy, and also me looking for, maybe, an app or something like that to see if I could look good with short hair. And because it wasn't in the social group, I got in trouble. I'm like, I don't understand the point of this unnecessary policing. And I don't know, it really pissed me off. I'm like, I don't get it. Clearly I'm not welcome here if I'm not allowed to post posts about wanting advice, apparently.
Yeah, it's like, you're not being confrontational about anything.
No,
you're
I'm just
asking random stuff.
I'm just like, hey, does anybody have, an app that I can maybe see if I would look okay with short hair so that I could actually see if I want to do short hair, if it's a non... Because, The Sims is not fucking accurate in any way or slightest. No matter how close you try to make yourself look, you're like, no, this is still an animated character and looks nothing like me, but sure. That's apparently for the social group and not the... I'm going to rant about my daily life every day and complain about everything on my daily life every day.
Oh, great. So, there's, two different groups.
Yeah.
For no reason.
That
I don't know. It really kind of pissed me off, and so I've just been in this kind of quiet rage for the past half an hour.
I would like to rage.
Yeah.
I can give you one baby to cheer you up. One baby order.
Okay.
Here at the mic.
I desire baby.
Baby, would you like to talk? Baby, say something? No, she knows say something.
Snowpod?
Yeah.
That was Snowpod. It's okay. Other
Trevor-
baby is sleeping somewhere. Not in his
Trevor
bed.
got to enjoy some lovely snow cloud talk earlier.
Oh yeah, she was very vocal.
Time to repost the same pictures that I always post, but I don't care.
Yeah, that's okay. We appreciate the pictures of the cat.
Yeah.
Okay, I have 2 pictures. Let's get them.
Yeah, so we were trying to record Zelda, our Zorlda.
Yeah, I think we watched it a brief episode of the Zelda, and Trevor, what are you doing with your voice?
Yeah.
Which one did you hear?
Yeah,
don't
which
know.
one?
We do voices for almost every single character, so which one?
Yeah.
The Lady Impa, I think it was.
I was Lady Impa.
That was yeah.
Oh,
That was me.
Are you sure?
No, that was the what we were doing was Trevor. I think it was when Link visits the lady who's trying to get his memories back. I think because I remember
The
getting
scientist.
that part
Oh,
of
the
game.
child scientist.
Yes.
Yeah. 'Cause
Oh yeah, that was me.
Even though 100 years ago, I took you to the Shrine of Resurrection after Calamity God fatally wounded you. Even though I was the one who put you safely into a slumber of restoration. Despite all that, you still don't remember me.
So I feel like we're bad people because we don't actually watch the series, but we just kind of, I think Trevor or Devin just clicked on it and it's like, what? What?
Oh yeah.
We
Yeah.
got an authentic
Yeah.
viewing experience for the first time.
Yeah, I think it's.
Yeah.
Did you say it sounded like something else?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, because there was a YouTube video that was like, "Hey, Trevor sounds exactly like this."
Yes. So, I don't know if you guys would have ever seen it because it was very obscure, but there was like it's
There you
like
go,
the-
Chris. One baby.
It was
Yeah.
the dog in the plane video.
The dog
was
of
it.
wisdom.
Yes,
Yabba gabba dabba.
That's-
yabba
that's-
dabba dabba.
that's what Trevor sounded like to me.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Don't worry. We just did. Neither of you really played Breath of the Wild or any Zelda game, have you?
I played Twilight Princess.
I played Twilight Princess, and I
Briefly.
tried to get into Breath of the Wild, but honestly, I just couldn't really get into it. That
I
much.
never got past the. I never got to the
Ah.
first dungeon because I kept flying the chickens. But I played Twilight Princess. Or no, I got to the part
Yeah.
where we turned into the dog. I think.
Oh, okay,
Dog,
yeah.
dog, dog,
I'm in
dog.
the desert right now on Twilight Princess, but I also now don't have my GameCube with me anymore.
Oh,
So,
I miss GameCube.
GameCube was good. Mine still works.
so does
GameCube
mine.
is
It's just in
fantastic.
a separate house.
That's fair. So Devin, you would have met the Zora people, right?
Yes, I met the fish people because that's the one that everybody ships Link with. That
What?
is the fish. Dude.
Yes, yes.
The fish dude,
Yes.
the unnecessarily attractive fish man.
Here, let me find a picture of Sidon.
Yeah, Sidon.
What?
Oh.
I'm sure you've seen
He's
pictures
really
of him,
hot.
because I'm just like
He's really hot.
he's one of those things where it's just like, God, I'm
There's-
pretty
there's
sure
my boy.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
there
I'm
he is.
straight, but
Oh, okay.
he's like
Sure.
he's one of those
He's like
people.
a 7-foot-tall red shark man who
I
like
am-
loves nothing but to impress him, show Link how impressive he is,
I
Yep.
am
and
too
Yep.
be impressed by Link.
I mean, granted, like,
Zora.
I mean, it would probably make more sense if I'd seen it, but I'm just kind of like, listen,
Oh, babe.
as a shipper, what?
Yeah, when you
Yeah,
when you end up
basically
seeing
Trevor
them, you will
voiced
ship them.
Sidon.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Trevor voiced Sidon, and I made some horrible, horrible flirty comments.
As- So the Barnabas came out with
So
full.
I would just like to point
It
out,
was great.
Trevor,
Yes.
for what your experience would be like. This is what your D&D experience will be like: flirting with Kira with random voices.
Yeah,
I already love it. I mean, that's
Actually,
basically
yeah,
what
that's
we're
pretty-
doing with this playthrough anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're flirting with this. I'm totally flirting with some of the Gerudo ladies. Are we not?
Oh, 100%.
We're doing that.
Oh,
We're
I can
100%
hardly wait
doing
for
that.
that.
God, I'm more scared for when we eventually get back to the past position.
Oh.
Sorry, 7-foot-tall, really hot, women-only race.
Yes.
Sign me up.
Yeah, that are naturally olive skin.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
mean, damn.
Hot damn. And then
Actually,
there's
I
Link
like
trying
how
to
in this-
pass as one of them. Because I do know
Kyle.
about that.
Dressing time.
I am too ace for this shit.
No, because they're an all-women race, they're a main city, there are no men are allowed in. It's a rule in the city, so you have
So
to
we get a
cross-dress
cloud
to get into the
So we
city.
get a cloud sequence.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah,
Yes, you
exactly.
do.
It's not quite as over
Yes.
the top, but
Nothing could ever beat
Link,
that,
Link,
though.
Link pulls
No,
that
nothing
outfit
can
off.
top that.
Nothing can top the honeybee inn scene. Let's be real.
Except,
Yeah.
well,
The hun-
something can top.
The honeybee inn, babe, I'm gonna kill you. The honeybee inn,
Barnabas
the honeybee inn
moment.
was the best part of 2020 so far.
Yeah, I still can't get over the remember. It's in my head now.
Nothing has topped the honeybee inn so far in 2020.
But like, I just remember
Yep.
sitting there at like 4 in the morning. I think it was like 3, 4 in the
Yeah,
morning.
3, 4 in the morning.
We were just like, and like he was trying to play and trying to focus on it, and I'm just staring, and I'm like, awe in tears.
Well, yeah, 'cause
jaw
I-
dropped. Like, what? Is
I had been
this?
playing
Yeah.
the Final Fantasy
Yeah.
VII remake for about a good 3 to 4 hours that day.
And for context, unlike me, he will play for maybe 2 hours of a game and then get bored and switch games.
Unless it's a game I haven't played yet. But
In
I'm
which case
getting
you'll feel weird about playing for more than 4 hours. And then there's me, who plays Sims for like 12 hours a day.
Well, no. How long did you play Okami for that one day?
That one day was 13 hours.
Yeah.
I binged 50 hours roughly of gameplay within like 3 days.
Shit.
Yeah, Chris didn't come here to
Damn.
fuck around.
Yeah, when
Seriously.
I hyperfixate, I hyperfixate.
Fuck, you put some professional gamers to shame. What the hell?
Yeah.
It's called ADHD.
True.
You see, Chris, you could be using your ADHD to your advantage.
No.
Just become a streamer.
You don't understand how that works.
I mean, I don't.
You don't choose what you hyperfixate on.
No, you don't.
And then you suddenly lose interest and you don't want to play that game anymore, and then you get people mad at you.
Although I feel like that could be a channel in itself, just like post a video of whatever you happen to be fixating on in that time.
That's actually not a bad idea.
That would be a terrible
Right?
idea, because it's not always
there
going
are-
to be games.
No, there are people that do that. It's more of a blog-like thing. A vlog.
Vlog.
I mean, you guys are forgetting that I hyperfixate on things like writing and reading and Critical Role and
anime.
critical. Not really.
Well, occasionally.
There's a
Very
picture
rarely.
of Link writing set on, by the way.
Oh, well, that's
I saw that,
out of
yeah.
context.
Oh, okay. It's not a dirty picture.
Yes, Link riding.
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
was
he's
thinking...
physically riding him like a horse.
Wait, guys.
Damn right he is. Looks like he's enjoying
the
it
true
too.
Shark Boy.
Oh, God.
Where's Lava Girl?
Oh fuck. Sake.
Well, let me just look.
Pretty sure there is a lava
No,
girl
we can't
as
do that. They're
character.
children. No, no,
No.
I'm stepping back. They're children.
Who is children?
Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Lava.
Oh,
We're
oh,
children.
no.
They're
Well,
children.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
stepping
oh,
away.
God, no. Why?
Well, to be
Where
fair,
did we-
one of them's Taylor Lautner, but
They're still
At least
children.
we know Link is 100 years old.
So does Sidon. Sidon is also over 100.
See, there we
Actually,
go. That's why it works.
actually, so what is I think the weirdest movie or like show you guys watched as a kid? Because I think Shark Boy and Lava
Oh,
Boy,
Christ,
Lava
I don't
Girl
know.
has to be up
Oh,
there.
God.
No, man, those were like the Spy Kids era of
Yeah.
what the fuck is this
Oh,
magic?
God,
I
yeah.
love it.
Well, the thing is, it was the
Yeah,
same director.
basically.
And
It's-
they were written by like they were basically apparently meant to be after his kids' dreams or something like that.
Yeah, pretty much. Robert Rodriguez made those movies specifically to appeal to his kids, which is really funny because when you look at all the other things Robert Rodriguez has made, like Robert Rodriguez directed Sin City and like Desperado and these really fucking hardcore violent action movies, and then you get to Spy Kids and you got the fucking thumb people.
The Thumb Thumbs. They're called Thumb
And also,
Thumbs,
I would also
Devin.
just like to point out that in Spy Kids, you got Danny Trejo as Uncle Machete, and
Yeah.
then they made the actual Machete movie, which I don't know if you guys have
Machete.
seen, but
And
Yes, I have.
One of them has Alexa Vega in it too, doesn't
yes, which is really
Yeah.
weird because at that point she grew up.
I always forget that
it? Oh,
Alexa
yeah,
Vega
she grew up. God damn.
I always forget that Alexa Vega was in Spy Kids because I didn't really watch a lot of the Spy Kids. I mostly remember her from
Repo the Genetic Opera.
yes,
Because that movie is highly underrated.
it is amazing. And
Still haven't watched
slightly
it, but
campy,
no.
but
Yeah.
I watched
The
it
I do know. Remember, Spy Kids and Machete are canonically the same universe, and everyone freaks out about that
Yep.
every time.
Well, because it's hilarious.
That makes a lot of sense now.
I mean,
guys, I
Can-
lost my.
Uncle
fidget
Machete
cube.
really is.
oh no.
I mean, I never put two and two together. I've never even seen any of the Machete films either.
I mean,
think
they're
there's only
like
two.
they're purposefully bad. They're made to be terrible.
Well, yeah, of course. I
But-
figure it's like kind of the same vein as the Expendables.
Kind of, except like on a more ludicrous. Like, for example, in the first one, Steven Seagal plays the bad guy, so you can imagine how that
Oh God.
goes. And he has this like weird accent. So at the
Yeah.
end, he's fighting Machete, and Machete stabs him with a machete. And he like stabs him in the gut, and Steven Seagal's just standing there with machete sticking out of his gut. And God, I can't remember how it went, but he's like, you know, because he's trying to do like a Latino accent, but it's
Yeah.
like really bad.
Well,
And he's
Okay,
like,
but all I have to ask is at the end of stabbing Steven Seagal with the machete, do you say, "It's a bad day to be macheted"?
no, that doesn't happen. Something even better happens. Because Steven Seagal's
Oh, God.
he's
Please,
just like,
no.
you know what? I could just let you kill me, but that's not how I want to go out. So Steven Seagal just grabs the machete and just forces it deeper into himself,
well,
and
that's
like,
a euphemism.
and
for
just
something.
like
Shit.
kills himself before Machete can kill him, even though Machete already
Oh my God.
stabbed him with the goddamn thing. And he's like, no, I won't let you kill
I
me.
only. You don't get to kill me. I get to kill me.
Pretty much.
Trust nobody, not even yourself.
Oh my God.
So yeah,
I am.
those films are something else.
Yeah, something else. That's a sentence.
Yeah.
That's a sentence.
In the same universe as
The thumb people.
the thumb people.
Yeah.
They're called thumbs.
But oh my god, do you guys remember like specifically the third one? Because I always remember the first and the second one, but then the third one seems like to be off
The
its
3D?
own fucking Because I remember it being one of the first 3D movies I ever saw,
It was one of the first
and it
movies.
was such a
it was.
gimmicky.
It was a big deal.
It was such a gimmicky thing.
I'm trying to remember.
Oh, of course it was.
Was that the video game one?
Yeah, that was the one where they go into the video
Yes.
game.
See,
Yep.
I think that's the
The
only
one
I
with
remember.
Sylvester Stallone.
Oh yeah, that was
Yep.
the first movie I ever saw Sylvester Stallone in.
That's the only movie I've seen Sylvester Stallone in. I wish I was
It's the
kidding.
only acceptable Sylvester Stallone movie.
I've
I mean, there's Rocky. Rocky's actually
I've
really good.
never
No,
seen any.
it's not.
No, the first one is.
It's bad.
No, the
They're
first one's
all
great.
bad.
I've never
Sylvester
seen
Stallone
any
can't
other Sylvester
act.
Stallone movie.
He can't. He can't. When he's Rocky, he's good. I like him as Rocky.
No, man, he can't act.
I mean, the first one. He's
Demolition Man is all.
Good.
Demolition
Actually, no, yeah,
Man's on the
Demolition Man's
fence.
pretty great.
I'm on the fence with Demolition
Well, see,
Man.
Demolition Man's one of those movies that I think back when it came out, people kind of like, oh, okay. But thing is, now that it depicts such a weird version of the future, we look at it now and like, holy shit, they were kind of spot on with some of these things.
Well, we still have 2033, I believe, is Demolition Man. So we still got 13 years to become that.
Yeah. Are we gonna last till 2033?
Though it looks like V for Vendetta is getting really spot on, and it really concerns me.
Well, I
Oh,
remember
God.
about a month ago, people were like, "It's on Netflix now," and I'm like, I wonder why V for Vendetta's on
Didn't
Netflix.
you wear the shirt yesterday?
I actually, I wore the shirt around yesterday that said people should not be afraid of their governments. Governments should be afraid of their
government should
people.
be afraid of their people.
Oh, it's actually
Mhm.
funny because, like, do you guys actually know when people talk about V for Vendetta? A lot of times they talk about the movie, but they don't talk about the graphic novel, which
I've
is
never read the graphic
the funny
novel.
thing is about
which
the graphic
upsets me.
novel is the movie changes a very important aspect of the original, because in the movie V is like fighting for like freedom and stuff. I think when I can remember, it's been a long time since I saw the movie, but
I watch it once a year.
I've never seen it.
it's very good. But in the graphic novel, the one that Alan Moore wrote, he's actually fighting for complete and total anarchy. So they actually pretty much completely change V's ideology between the graphic novel and the movie. So it's like,
Devin, I want to point something out. Fighting for freedom is complete and utter anarchy.
well, no, the thing is he does it in a very different way in the graphic novel. So
I haven't read the graphic novel, but not murdering random people that have wronged him
yeah, because
is essentially how he's fighting back.
I mean, pretty much. But the thing is, his end game is different in the movie than it is in the graphic novel.
Also, speaking of graphic novels, Umbrella Academy is coming back.
Yes,
I
Yay!
think they said in like end of July or something.
I think so. Or I mean, I think it's August. It's coming back.
Either way, it's coming back soon.
Oh, and actually,
Yay.
speaking of shows that have been renewed, did you guys hear the Dragon Prince has been renewed for 4 more seasons?
Yes!
Oh wow.
I'm
Okay.
Yep.
excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm so excited.
Nice.
I'm so ready.
I'm down
I
for
mean,
more bait.
I know we've talked at nauseam about the Dragon Prince on this
But we
show
haven't talked
already.
about it in like at least a year by now.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a
Oh,
good show to watch.
Guys, it's
It
coming
is.
Friday.
Oh,
What is?
Yeah.
Umbrella Academy.
Well, that's the end of the month, so.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
I was like, I wonder if it'll say on Netflix coming Friday. Yes.
There we go.
I wonder.
Looks like it's gonna be a batshit season as per usual.
I mean, yeah.
As per
Oh, of course.
par for the course.
Yes.
I expect
Absolutely.
nothing less.
Because they were like,
It is
what,
how
in the
it's
60s
supposed
now?
to
I think so.
What is this show, man?
Who knows? It was written by Gerard Way, so I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
bound to be crazy.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, because, because don't they use some of their music in the actual show, right?
Probably. I mean, they didn't. I don't think they used any in the first season, but don't really like, because my most experience with, like, I don't have a lot of experience with My Chemical Romance.
Neither do I.
I only really ever listened to, like, there was a couple that I knew outside of the main album, but I got what was it? I think I got 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge or something like that.
Yeah.
I think that's the only CD I ever got of them, and I got it at like a secondhand like store or something like that. So
am I the one with the most My Chemical Romance experience?
Probably.
I think so.
I don't know. I paid more attention to like Fall Out Boy and Panic at the Disco. So.
Huh.
Well, no, I was more on the MCR train.
Thank you. Old people unite.
Yeah. And it's funny because it came out around the time that I was learning like bass and guitar as well. So as soon as that album came out, it was like, I'm going to learn this entire album front to back.
See, like I liked My Chemical
Did you do it?
Of course I did.
Proud of you.
Like, I liked it, but I don't know. I was always more into like Panic and like Fall Out Boy, because I don't know, they were more my style of music. But also my style of music was everywhere. Like, I think at that point I was listening to, like, no word of a lie, there was country music, there was Japanese weeaboo music, there was some like Viking metal, there was some like Viking like or it was like synth rock or synth, like it was like synth metal or something like that. Like, I was all over the place. I even had some like classical music on my phone for some reason.
Yeah.
You sound what my phone looks like now.
Yeah, well,
see,
now my Spotify's all over the place, but for other reasons, because writing.
Yeah, at this point, my music's just like mostly movie soundtracks with some Queen and ABBA,
which even then could be movie soundtracks.
Exactly, because Mamma Mia.
I have a confession to make. I'm not a huge.
I have a feeling I'm not gonna like it.
You're not a huge fan of what?
Wow.
I mean, like, I like Queen, but I don't know. I mean, like, they're great and they were good for their time, and like Queen and the Beatles as well. Like, it's decent music, but it's just, I don't know. I think it's a little bit overhyped.
Oh, I can hop on the controversial train with you on that one. I don't like the Beatles.
Like, I don't know, like, I will listen to it and I'll sing. I'll listen to it and I'll sing along if it's playing, but I won't ever go out of my way willingly to play along. With the exception of Bohemian Rhapsody, because you don't turn down Bohemian Rhapsody.
You do not turn down Bohemian Rhapsody.
Well, yeah, of course. You have to go full Wayne's World whenever Bohemian Rhapsody comes on.
I don't like Wayne's World.
What?
That's it. You're fired.
No.
I don't like Wayne's World.
Everyone's fired.
I don't know if we could be together, honey.
Babe, I've told you this like 4 times.
I know. Because it's funny, I don't know if any of you guys have seen the movie Bohemian Rhapsody, but
Nope.
Do you remember the scene where Mike, I almost called him Michael Myers. That's a very different
I mean you wouldn't be wrong, but it's not the same either.
Mike Myers as a cameo is I think their agent or somebody.
No, he's the I think he's the manager for the first label they went to that denied him.
Yeah, and his thing is, nobody's gonna be shaking their head in the car to Bohemian Rhapsody, and I'm like, oh my god.
I know.
That's
I know.
amazing.
I know, it was fantastic. Yeah.
We need more Mike Myers. Can I just say, like, I know not all of the stuff he was doing was great.
I can't remember which one's Mike Myers and which one's Michael Myers.
Mike Myers is
he's the Canadian comedian.
Oh, okay, I like him.
Austin
He's Shrek.
Powers.
I almost think is because I almost called him the Cat in the Hat, but no, because
oh my god,
God damn that movie.
That movie was great.
No, it was not.
It was great.
It was great.
Dr. Seuss was doing
way.
somersaults in his grave.
Oh, yes, he was.
Yeah, that was
great
bad.
in a terrible way.
I mean, that's true. There are some aspects of just how horrible it is. Like, I just remember that scene when he's chasing them across the garden, and he just picks up a hoe and just goes, "Dirty hoe!" And I'm like, really? Your Dr. Seuss children's movie?
Actually,
I know, it's like, oh.
That reminds me of a subject I've had on, like, a list for, like, months. I remember.
Oh god, I still have my list of topics, by the way, that I haven't looked at in eons.
Did you guys, like, what is a movie that you guys, like, that everybody, like, that people seem to say is, like, a terrible movie and it's just really bad, but you can't help but love still.
Oh God, do you have an hour?
I have at least 3. And I'm gonna make 3
I have
different groups of people very
so
angry.
many.
I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Do you want to start, babe?
I probably have some.
Sucker Punch.
I love Sucker Punch.
That was a good
Okay,
movie.
yeah, that was a good one.
Aragon.
The movie?
Yeah,
I
I
haven't
actually
seen that.
enjoyed the movie. It's not great in comparison to the book, but as a kid when I watched it, I actually enjoyed it.
Okay.
And unfortunately, Percy Jackson, for a similar reason, because I've never read the books and I should read the books, but I actually really enjoyed the movie.
Well, I like the
And I'm not
first
gonna
one.
make a
I haven't
lot
seen
of
the
it.
second one.
I'm just gonna give you some advice. Don't go on the internet and do not go onto Tumblr and say that.
Oh, I know. Oh,
Because-
babe, I exist on Tumblr.
That's true.
I am fully aware of the societies
Especially
Don't say
because
those
of the TV series that they got doing on Disney Plus.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they're doing a Percy Jackson series on Disney Plus. And the actual
Mm.
the author himself is involved
Rick
with
Riordan.
it. Rick Riordan.
Oh,
He's
so it might actually
apparently-
be okay.
really good at with apparently he's really good with representation too. Like he's got like ace characters. I think he might have a non-binary character. I can't remember.
Well, because I also know Rick Riordan basically absolved himself of the movies recently. He was like, yeah, they took all my ideas and completely tore them apart.
Like,
So
I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
they did.
like,
It was
my first,
really bad.
It was also my first and only introduction into Percy Jackson. So
yeah,
like,
it was same here actually. I never read the books. I just did see the movie.
It was like I said, I enjoyed it. It was probably bad, but like that's the point of the whole question is what are movies that you like that people say are bad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
God, I'm trying to think. So was that it for you?
I think that was it for me.
I'm trying to think of like, oh, where do I start with this?
Because I know you had Sucker Punch as well.
I really like. I think that movie is incredibly underrated, which is really funny because like, there's a trend going on right now where suddenly everybody's like hopping on the love everything Zack Snyder does bandwagon, specifically because of the Snyder Cut thing happening, which I think is cool, but like, I don't know. I just thought it was such an interesting, unique little movie, and like, it's kind of a mess, but it's a beautiful mess. And I also just really like, God, some of the fight choreography they got going on in that. Like, that scene when they go on the train and fight all the robots.
Yeah.
That was just like, wow.
Yeah.
That and also, it was one of the first times I ever saw Oscar Isaac in anything.
Yeah, and I'd only ever that was like my second time ever seeing Emily Browning. I think her name was.
Yeah.
Oh,
from,
yes.
I think-
Yeah.
I could never get out of my head the image of her being in Series of Unfortunate Events. So it was a good shift.
Yes, thank
Yeah.
you.
Really good. Like I really
Yeah, that
liked
was
movie.
fantastic. Yeah.
It's funny, the original Series of Unfortunate Event movies, it's really, I think it's good as long as you separate it completely from the books.
Yeah, I never read the
Just
books,
they do kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
completely fuck around with the books, but thing is,
I mean, that
on
was
their own.
standard at the time.
Yeah, but thing is, I just remember watching and thinking they got a really interesting visual style going on in that movie.
Yeah.
That and also just anything with Billy Connolly in it is just good. Oh God, I'm trying to think of what else. Well, I mean, I know it's not. They're not a series that everybody hates right now, but like, if you go on the internet, a lot of people are really shitting on it. I love all 3 of the Star Wars sequels. I know I won't go into it just because I know I've talked about them already. But like, I'm one of the few people that's like I like all 3.
I still say the third one.
I like parts of all 3.
Yeah.
I was
Like-
okay with the second one was my least favorite, but I still prefer all 3 of them compared to the rest of the series entirely.
Yeah,
I
I
get
prefer
that.
I prefer them over the prequels.
Well,
I'll still
that's-
take the. Well, I mean, yeah.
I would
The thing
love
is,
to
though,
interrupt
the thing is, no,
all of you.
You go into that
Oh.
now, and it's like, oh, you'll be torn apart. People love the prequels now.
Kira is interrupting.
I want to interrupt. My brother has just come and given me a giant wad of snakeskin.
Oh,
It is
Oh,
now
cool.
sitting
Cute.
on a piece of paper in my hand, and I don't know what to do with it.
oh dear.
Turn it into jewelry.
Garbage? Give it to Lizard?
They don't.
Lizard won't-
No. Why would I
No.
do that?
That's not how that
I
works.
don't know. They eat their own skin, don't they?
No.
Only
not-
geckos
no.
do that.
Yeah,
And this is
Well,
the
what do you have?
snake's skin
and a bearded dragon.
and a bearded dragon.
Oh. Well, shit, I don't know. I'm not all up to date on my reptiles.
It's currently, oh, it's just gonna.
Speaking
I'm
of
just gonna
series of
it's a
important
very
events.
large piece. You want a picture, Trevor?
No, I don't. Thank you.
Does it have the eye caps on it?
Let's see. I think this is mostly body.
Oh, okay. Not a
It's
very
made the
clean
crunch.
shot.
Very crunch noise.
No, stop it. Stop!
I don't get it. Why you're so freaked out? Snakes.
I
is
don't
So cool.
like it. I
I,
had a bad experience.
see,
It's-
I'm not
it's-
a great fan of like when you can see all the individual little holes because I don't really like that. But
Nobody likes that.
Hey, I hate to break your bubble. I can see them all.
that's okay. I still want to see snakes too.
Let me just. Who has my phone? Oh, the
Bring
cat.
me snake.
Bring
the
me
cat.
the snake.
While we're doing that, Trevor, did you have any movies that? Were you finished with?
I'm trying to think if there's any other ones. But
I think
none are coming to
my
mind right
my
now.
main things are like, I like musicals. Like my
Okay.
main ones are like Moulin Rouge, Mamma
Oh, yeah.
Mia.
Here we go again.
I know, I love it.
Good old Pierce Brosnan.
But yeah,
he
Moulin
tries
Rouge is
so
my
hard.
big favorite one.
Oh really? Moulin Rouge.
Mainly because I love listening to Ewan McGregor sing.
He's a very good.
He has a
singer.
fantastic voice.
Ewan McGregor can do anything.
He really can.
Here you go. I didn't send it to the group. I sent it individually to Chrissy.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
I was
So-
really
so
tempted
Trevor
to,
is gone.
Trevor.
has
Gone
not
without
appeared
the
Oh, there it is.
factor.
That is so cool. Look at it.
Yes.
Look how cool it is.
Oh, that's really cool.
See, it's so
Yeah.
cool.
I just looked over because my bedroom door's open because of how hot it is.
It's a
and I
little
can
creepy, but it's so cool.
he just kind of Vince just put his hand in, took it out, looked at me, and I kind of squirmed, and he
Oh.
just brought it right over to me and dropped it. I was like, I don't.
Here
I don't
you go.
It's like a cat. It's like, do you want? No? Cool, have it.
It's yours now.
Do you want? No, too
No.
bad.
Kira, did you have any movies that were like that that like everybody says are bad but you like?
Nothing's really coming to mind. I have movies that I think are good that people in my house think are bad.
Like what?
Snowpiercer.
Snowpiercer's awesome.
I know. We went to theaters to see
We
that
went
in
to
the
the
Rio.
theaters to see that. We went to the Rio to see it. It's great. I have to show you,
Good.
Chrissy, because it's
Probably.
got Chris Evans in it.
Yeah, and it took me,
You
I
say
think,
that a
all
lot
the way
about a
to
lot of
the
movies, I'm like, okay.
yeah. It took me to the end of the movie to realize it was Chris Evans.
Oh, really?
The beard.
Yeah, I was having
Was
that
it the
conversation
scene
with
where he's
Jade.
talking about eating babies? Where
Pretty
you
much.
realized that it was Chris Evans?
Yeah, it was the line about. I think it was literally when he. Spoilers for Snowpiercer, I guess.
I mean, there's more spoilery things to talk about, but
There's more.
yeah.
Right, he's at the front of the train and he looks at the missing piece. And I don't remember what he said, but he said something. I'm like, that's Chris Evans. Jade, why are we watching Captain America talk about eating babies?
Yeah, no,
You know.
Snowpiercer's great. Because actually,
Um,
the guy who made Snowpiercer did the movie that just won Best Picture. He did Parasite.
Oh, cool.
Didn't he? Aren't they making a Snowpiercer 2 on Netflix original?
They're doing
they-
a TV series because it was actually
That's
they shot
nice.
it in Vancouver.
Apparently, also speaking of sequels, Avatar 2 has been suspended indefinitely because of COVID.
Yeah, Avatar 2.
didn't
I
know
think
they were actually
any of
doing
the. Oh yeah, they're doing like 3.
I thought it was a joke,
4
though.
more. No. Oh yeah, they've been filming for a while.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's going to be about like him and Natiri's kids and stuff.
I
Oh.
see.
The other movie I can think of that I enjoy that no one else in this house likes is The Nines with Ryan Reynolds.
Oh yeah, I remember watching that at Jade's.
Yeah, but the koalas are 8s.
Yeah.
What?
What? Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. It's a
Koalas are
really weird
apes.
movie with Ryan Reynolds and
It's-
Melissa McCarthy.
It's really good.
It
See,
is.
it's based-
actually.
Whenever
It's
Humans
very
are
odd.
6s, I think, or 7s.
Yeah.
And Ryan Reynolds is a 9.
9.
Which I mean, to be fair,
I mean, Ryan Reynolds is a 9, but that's besides the point.
I'm sorry,
Did
I
I-
give him a ranking of a 10.
did I ever tell you about the time I almost met Ryan Reynolds, except I didn't?
What?
What?
Yeah.
What?
So back when I was going to the film school at CapU, I guess they randomly, like really stealthily, got Ryan Reynolds to show up, like kind of, sort of unannounced, at our theater at our like kind of little theater area up at the top of the campus to do like a small little Q&A, but they didn't really tell many of us about it. I guess they told some people, but like I didn't know. And as I'm heading on the bus back from CapU, I get this text from my friend like, "Oh yeah, you're going to go see Ryan Reynolds?" I'm like, "What?"
What?
Oh,
I had just left.
I mean, I would go up, get back on the bus and go back.
Get
I
off
mean-
the
Oh
bus.
my God,
yo.
yeah.
That was one of those things where I'm like, "Oh no."
Oh, that sucks.
I would have
yeah.
immediately like stood up and left.
And the thing is, because
Yep.
it kind of, there was it caused a little bit of controversy amongst the rest of the campus, because suddenly the rest of the campus found out afterwards. They're like, "Hey, why didn't we get to fucking see him?" I was like, "Because we're the film people."
Yeah, I remember I just remember there was always a bit of controversy with from when I was there. It was always like, oh, the fucking boza people
Yep.
again with their
Well, 'cause
amazing
literally,
technology and all of their
We existed
special
above
Wi-Fi.
everybody else.
You were
In this
literally
fucking
the
glass.
1%.
Yeah, we were the
in
1%. We existed above the rest of the campus in this big glass building.
God.
Right next to all
With-
the buses.
Right next to all the buses. In this nice forest area behind us, our own little parking lot.
Fucking bougie ass boza.
Oh, we were the bougiest motherfuckers. It was hilarious.
Like, you guys had like your own Wi-Fi, I think.
Yeah,
like
we
a
had our
better,
own Wi-Fi.
A higher speed Wi-Fi.
Yep.
Like, what kind of fucking bullshit was that?
We had our own like stuff. It was pretty great. Although I will say, we paid out of our asses for it, for the privilege.
Oh yeah, the film class were really expensive at Cap, weren't they?
Yep, it was very expensive.
So were the
Definitely
art
worth
ones
it.
from what Gabby,
but-
my friend, used to say as well.
Oh god, did I ever tell you though? You and Kira will find this funny, because my final year, I graduated at the beginning of 2017, or no, towards the middle of 2017, and because we had the film people there, but we also had the animation people in there as well, so there would be all these pictures of various things that would sometimes get posted up, and I occasionally recognize some of them. I remember on one
You
of
told me this. I
yeah,
remember.
because on one of the last days, because I know Chris and Kira, you guys have seen Yuri on Ice.
Right.
Yes.
On the last day, and this was like back when I just finished watching it, and I was just like, okay, I more or less remembered it, but as I'm going past, I'm like, but what the fuck was that? And I go back, and there's this giant fucking picture of JJ's ass
Oh my god.
just plastered on the fucking door.
Do you, JJ's or Kristoff's?
No, it's JJ's. There's that bit where he's like posing in the red underwear.
Oh, right.
And I
Yeah.
hate
Yep.
that I remember that.
The body pillow, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
God.
I wish it was Kristoff's.
I don't.
I don't.
I do.
I just can't help thinking of the fact that he would do whatever that was, and then JJ would have to get on the ice and kiss it immediately after, and it was like,
Yep.
it might be a little bit slicker than you expect.
Oh, don't say it like that.
Hey Chris, do you see something between that and Barnabas?
Oh.
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 Oh, did someone find some of the inspiration for Barnabas and not like where that
Oh,
came
no.
from?
Well, great. I'm gonna be playing D&D with Barnabas, and I'm just not gonna be able to not think about Kristoff.
Also,
God damn it.
Trevor, have you seen Yuri on Ice? Because you should.
Should he?
No, I
Yes.
haven't, but now
I
I,
mean, he
have
should.
to.
It is actually,
It's what-
actually a very good show.
It's like
the
12
show where-
episodes.
Fan service aside.
Well, not fan service. It's like, it's funny because like you watch every episode and it's like they can't make it more. Oh, they made it more gay. Oh, they can't. Well, they can't go for more gay than they did. How did they? Well, it can't be more gay now. No, it keeps going.
Yep.
I immediately love it.
You will. It's
is
gay
actually
figure
a-
skating. The
It's
show.
it's actually very good.
I love
And then
it.
there's an episode where like it makes you recontextualize everything, and then you have to
Yeah,
rewatch the show.
it's one of those series.
7
I swear to
times.
God, it is
Oh,
actually like a really good plot twist. I'm saying this as someone who's like into creative writing. Like, as soon as I kind of realized what they were doing with this particular plot twist, I was like, "Holy shit!" There's a better plot twist on the.
I watched it
most-
like 12 times.
I
that was
watched
one of the
it
things
twice
you
in
were
a row.
hyping
That was a
Perfect.
that was a hyperfix.
Can I will admit, I did start watching it mainly to impress you.
Wow.
Aw, Muffin.
And then I got
No.
into it, and I was like, uh-oh. At the end of the first episode, oh shit, I'm invested.
No. Yeah,
I'm really impressed that I didn't hyperfixate on Good Omens.
You were starting to.
I got very close, and then I curved and hyperfixated on something else.
I still
Yeah, I
haven't
can't
watched
remember.
or read it.
Sandra Sides, I think.
Oh, yeah, you should watch
I think
Good
Vic
Omens.
read it.
Yeah,
I bought the
I know
book,
Victoria
and then Grandma
would
took
recommend
it.
it to me. And I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I definitely plan on watching the show. And then
I really
finally
liked
watched
it. It
the
was
show.
really fun.
And of course it's on TV like over in North America now, so she's been trying to watch that as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so her birthday is coming up,
Oh, yes.
no.
and I'm just like, and of course it's her 25th, so I'm like, all right, what special thing do you want for your birthday? And she's like, I want Good Omens. Like,
You just
okay,
want all
no.
of it.
That's a Christmas present. What do you want? It's just like, I want Good Omens. It's like, for fuck's sakes, what do you want? I'm having like a notebook moment here. It's like, it's not that simple. What do you want?
It took you a
Good
moment, eh?
Omens.
Oh dear.
Well, you know what
but
you
no,
should do, Trevor,
so
is you just need to
she's not
shut
going to
the
listen
fuck
to the
up and get
episode,
her
but
Good
I'm not sure
Omens.
if she's no, but she's not going to listen to the episode, and I don't know. She says she was outside, but I don't trust myself, so I'm going to talk quietly into the microphone, so it's going to sound really loud.
Ooh.
So my mom actually bought Good Omens for her,
Ooh.
so she is getting that, and
Ah.
I'm just going to get her like a locket of some sorts.
Nice.
Aw. Being an adorable little
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Welcome to the episode of Oh, you guys are all sappy fuckers.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I've got a cat.
Speaking of cats,
Yeah.
actually, I did a really stupid thing like about 20 minutes before we started.
Oh, yes, you did.
So,
Oh dear.
you know those bins that you can pour the food into?
Bins that you can pour food into.
Okay.
Like
you know
a
those
Tupperware or
Yes.
like an organics bin?
No, those plastic containers that have the handle, that have the little spout at the top, like a fucking teapot apparently, where you pour like the kibble into, and then you kind of tip it over, pour it out.
Oh,
'cause I'm
yes, yes,
still
yes.
apparently on
Okay.
the tea kettle thing.
No.
Well,
Yes.
it didn't seal properly, apparently.
Oh no.
So I'm just in the bathroom, and I just hear this whoosh. And I'm like, babe, what was that?
Nothing.
Oh
Yeah, I had to clean up a shit ton of kitten food
no.
off the floor. Thankfully, most of it went onto the. I have a little mat for underneath the food. Most of it went onto there, so I could just kind of like funnel it back into the food container.
Oh well, there you go.
But it was like a God fucking damn it!
Gotta love it when that happens.
Like, why must you be the way that you are? Also, my arm is like all like still painful because I became a kitten scratching post.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same here. We are both at the mercy of our little
Little
Billy.
demon.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of little demons, so
Oh.
my little demon.
Bed.
Yeah.
Is he tub
We
still?
managed to put the new harness on him. We brought him out front yesterday, and everything was fine.
Oh no.
And then it wasn't.
Well, no, it was very weird because, like, you know how skittish he is,
Yes.
and like it takes him a long time to trust people and everything.
Oh no.
I don't know if he's just getting like old and bitter and just starting to realize that he doesn't care about as many things as he did. So there were birds, I guess, on the front lawn that he'd been watching,
Oh no.
and they flew towards the house for some weird reason. I don't know what it was.
Oh.
But we figured that Ben had attempted to chase them.
Oh.
They flew onto the front deck, and then they flew off.
Oh,
But like
no.
we were under the impression for so long that he, like, if a bird or anything came close, he was gonna be like too freaked out and like bugger off somewhere.
You underestimate cats.
Yeah, no, he was on like full hunt mode, and like if that bird had gotten any closer, he probably would have tried to catch it. It was like,
Yeah.
what the hell?
There's a
Where
reason
was
why-
this for the last like 4 years?
There's the reason why Kiki doesn't go outside anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, This one doesn't go outside, period. I took her outside like a few times, but she won't wear a harness.
Yeah,
But
Kiki won't wear her harness. I try to bring her out on a harness, she won't wear it, but she wants to go outside on her own. I'm like, fuck you.
see, my problem is that when I walk outside, all of the animals try to follow me, especially Snow Cloud tries to follow me everywhere in the house.
Snow Cloud must be by your side at all times.
As you can see, as we saw from the earlier photo, this is her chair now. That was
Which
my
I'm sure
nice
has
pillow.
Exactly.
now.
You can see the nice pillow that my brother bought me for Christmas. And it's not my pillow anymore. It's the cat's
No.
pillow.
Well, we have a chair that is purely for Kiki.
Yep. Until I need to put my shoes on, in which case that cat's
Then
getting
it
the
comes
fuck
to
out of
arguments.
Yep.
there. I'll look at her and be like, Kiki, you gotta move.
And she won't.
And then she
Yeah.
won't, so I'm just
Yeah.
like, well, guess we'll have to talk about this, like, gentleman.
They did Kiki
Pick up
and
cat
Boomy, though,
move.
they did a really funny thing yesterday. Cause like Boomy like kind of like launched at her. Like they play a lot now. And then I don't know how they managed to get into this position, but
Oh, yeah.
he grabbed onto her collar,
Her tag.
tag, and was just upside down while she dragged him away.
Aww, that's hilarious.
That's adorable.
He's just hanging below Kiki's neck as Kiki's just like dragging him along to the floor.
It was, we legitimately had. I wish I had the time. I wish I had been like given like a prophecy that I could just film that, because it was the
Yep.
funniest shit. He let go pretty quickly after, but I was just like, that happened. That is a thing I got to
Yep.
witness in my life.
Oh yeah.
But I found, for those of you that have been on the podcast a while, I found the old topic list.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I haven't touched or looked at or added to this list in,
Oh no.
what, 6 months?
Yeah.
Roughly, yeah.
The
We last
before
recorded
days.
the before days. I think it was Christmas.
Oh god.
It's-
Yeah, Christmas was one of the last ones.
Almost
Yeah.
August.
Yeah, because
You
then
wanna
we
know
took
what
a
these
bit of
top-
a break, and then the plague happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, a break. Do you know what's still here? Because it was still up in the air and was only just announced.
Oh, no.
What?
The Pokemon DLCs.
Oh my
What?
god.
Yeah, Pokemon Sword and Shield actually have DLCs. One of them just came out, the other one comes out in November. And it's how they're fixing the Pokédex, because the game didn't have every single Pokemon. You
Oh,
couldn't
god,
catch.
I remember that argument.
I
Yes.
remember that
Yep.
argument.
Yeah.
The argument.
I'm pretty sure all three of you will remember that argument, because it's the only time anyone has seen me lose my cool.
Yep.
Yeah. But
I
that's
just
how they're
remember
doing it.
Cowering and being like, "Hey, I'm stopping the conversation. I promise."
It,
I know.
It was one of those things where I'm just like, this is cool. I'm just glad I'm not on the receiving end of this.
Oh my god, right?
I was really trying to stop the conversation. It wasn't.
Well, you
working
were trying to stop it.
But it kept coming back.
for some reason.
Yeah.
Can't
Well,
imagine
um,
why.
Yeah, some of these I can't use. Like, what's your New Year's resolution, guys? Yeah. Yeah, sure.
My New
but
Year's
here's-
resolution is not to not die this year.
not die.
Survive quarantine.
Live. But I don't think we ever talked about it. But I had to clean. We all know I live in a hallway now, right? Is this become apparent?
Yes.
Yeah.
My hallway. So my table with my big ass lizard broke a long time ago. This is a topic I had, so I'm gonna take it away. I bought a new steel shelf, and in the process of cleaning the area to get the table out and to get her tank out to bring the shelf in, I found, and I wrote this down so it can be accurate,
Oh no.
4 bottles of liquor. 3 of them were not opened.
Oh boy.
2 bags of unopened chips, like the proper family pack sized bags of chips.
I wonder if this would still be good.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
I ate them. They were still good. I ate them. I think it was like a bag of Doritos and smoky barbecue Lay's or something. I don't remember. Something like that. And an entire stash of candy I didn't know I had.
Ooh,
Oh my
candy.
god.
It's just like. Obviously, we know my new stash of snacks and foods.
Elmo,
is-
what did you just do?
Things fell over. It's okay.
Okay, Elmo.
That was really weird because I swear that was Kira going, "Ah, no," but then Kira started talking over it. I was like, did Kira just divide into two people?
Yes, that's why there was the complaint.
Oh no.
Is Kira
yeah.
a member of the X-Men? I mean, I feel like if any of us were going to be a member of the X-Men, it would be Kira.
Yeah,
What would be my power, Devin?
chaos.
My
Actually,
Fuck everything.
No, I swear to God, you'd be like fucking Jubilee and just shoot fireworks out of your hands.
Woo!
Chaos.
Chaos. That is a good embodiment of chaos.
Actually, I'm interested in this question now. What would my superpower be?
I think
I
You'd be good at a sword.
Yes, I am 100% okay with this.
X-Men superpower, being good at sword. Yeah.
Yeah.
good at sword.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what our superpowers, our like X-Men superpowers would be. Because Kira could shoot fireworks out of her hands now, because we realize that she's Jubilee.
She's chaos, yes.
I'm just the
have
incarnation.
a sword. I am good with swords.
Fair enough.
That's just funny.
I'm not saying anything. Just snickering.
Don't make the Barnabas joke that we know you
Don't.
want to.
I have the humor of a 12-year-old, which is really ironic for everything that I am.
Oh dear.
You want to make the Barnabas joke, but don't do it.
I don't need
And
to,
back-
'cause you guys all know.
Devin, your other topic is if I split into two people, one would be Barnabas, and then that would be hell on everyone's earth but mine.
Yes.
Well, not particularly,
True.
because there's no real difference in what it would be now. It would just be that you could be Barnabas and Kira at the same time.
Yeah. Kira is the Barnabas restraint. What do you think would happen?
Chaos.
Mm-hmm.
There is a reason why, if I were ever to make a cleric that is meant to be the cleric of the DM, it would be the trickery domain for you specifically.
Specifically, the DM's god is
I have
trickery for me.
legitimately, like, if I've legitimately thought of, like, okay, what if it was Kira? What would, like, and Kira as DM? What would be, like, the symbol? What would be their domains? What would be, like, the things that they worship? I've legitimately thought this out as a jokey, one-shot character.
Okay, let me see if I can get. So it's definitely chaotic neutral god.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have the notes with me anymore. I
Oh,
hid them somewhere.
somewhere over the rainbow. Definitely has to be a chaotic neutral god.
Oh, yeah, there's no question.
A god probably of just sheer chaos.
Yeah, chaos was one of them. Was one of the domains. Luck was another one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think the symbol I had was
Sheer-
like one of them was like a D20 symbol, like as the holy symbol.
The die of the DM. Yeah, that's fair. I was gonna say, is it a lizard?
No, because
'Cause
I was just thinking like because it would also because it wasn't gonna be a cleric of Kira, it would be a cleric of DM.
That's fair. Because I know Trevor always gets me with that bag full of lizards in Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah.
You always
true.
get that card, and you always win with that card.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is that with how much we played Cards Against Humanity, we've never played it online.
I
feel
don't like
That
the
is true.
online version.
I feel like going online and telling a bunch of really offensive jokes,
Is our entire personality?
but
Everything we do.
everything we do. But I feel like Cards Against Humanity is a little bit different. Mainly,
I mean, yeah, it's hard to say because it's like we have to like make like. It's a really tricky subject because you have to be sure like, hey, just so you know, we're not condoning any of this. This is literally.
Mm.
Yeah, but see
It's
the thing
hard.
about audio and
Because
all
then
that
you'll
is
wind
you
up as
can
Shane
stop.
Dawson.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
If I can take that off my list. I'm literally just taking things off this list that I can't use anymore.
It's probably most of that list.
Well.
I only have
Yeah.
the one subject on my list and it's gone now, so I'm gonna have to actually start thinking about society again.
Man,
Oh,
remember
good
when?
you.
Remember all the movies that were supposed to come out right now?
Oh, right.
Remember how we
Yeah.
would have probably all have seen the new Wonder Woman by now?
Oh, right, yeah.
I
know
still
that.
haven't watched the
Yeah.
first one.
I still wanted to see Free Guy.
Oh God, what's even happening with that movie?
I don't even know. Did it come out? It might have come out.
No, I don't think it's come out. Nothing's really been
Probably
coming out.
not.
It might have come out.
I mean, the last movie I think the last movie we saw in theaters was Birds of Prey.
Yeah, that was good.
That was good.
That was a
liked
good
Birds of
movie.
Prey.
I think that is also the last one I saw. Yeah, because I took Vince to see it because it was a choice between that and Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, Jesus.
It's expected December 11th, 2020. Maybe.
That's maybe. It's
Perhaps.
probably going to get pushed back again.
Probably. Because everything's getting pushed back. Mulan.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Mulan.
I'm kind of excited for Mulan because they said they're going to go back more into the original Chinese story.
Yeah.
Wasn't there also the Little Mermaid thing?
I think the Little Mermaid was nothing more than a room.
Well, no, because they've announced the casting, but I don't think they've started like filming or even like putting anything together yet.
I just want to say I love my brother. He's been sending me things, little things, this whole podcast.
Oh yeah.
And this one comes around every year. Unrestrained Summer Fun, and it's just like a gator sliding down a water slide.
Nice.
Oh yeah, also I found out about so I guess there's like this newer thing amongst like Tumblr where like you have your aesthetic and then you add core to the end of it. It doesn't make it's kind of weird to me, but I found out that Kira, you and I are absolutely goblin core.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Explain?
Must find all the shinies.
That is true, Trevor.
Oh,
You
yeah.
understand the shiny logic.
What's my aesthetic?
Yeah, we
core?
went through that today.
White guy core.
White guy.
There's gotta be
Cracker.
more to it than just white guy core.
Probably.
Please?
I genuinely I can't think of anything right now just because
It would
with
probably be Devin. I feel like you'd end up in the weeb group. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Would I?
Yeah, the weeb group lately has been
Ignoring
including all
the
this.
10-minute conversation that we just had about Yuri on Ice, would I really be in the weeb
Yeah,
core?
the weeb core lately has
Have
been
you
like all the
seen our
superheroes.
There's
It's
not
been all the
much
superheroes
anime on
and Devin. The weeb group has lately just been Star Wars and superheroes.
the wall. Oh, okay, yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
You'd be in the weeb group.
Okay.
Because you guys want to know what's actually on the wall?
I know it's
I'm
on
gonna
that wall.
tell- Yeah.
Yeah,
But also-
describe the posters that are on our wall.
So there is starting from right to left. There is Shadow of War. There is Berserk. There is Avengers. There is Kylo Ren. There is a Hobbit movie. There's a Berserk, Game of Thrones, Mad Max, Mass Effect, Stranger Things, whatever that is. I think that's Far Cry. Hobbit, Star Wars, Akira, more Berserk, Avengers, and Spider-Man.
I would
All
like
in
to
a
point
one strict line.
we do not sponsor or promote any of these objects. We are sorry.
No. But that's just
Also, on a side note, take pictures of all of those things and I'll line them up to every time you say
Yes.
Okay.
Do
Oh
it.
my
I
god.
will do that.
I'm so sorry.
That's not
Trevor.
even counting everything that's in the. That's not even counting all the ones in the bedroom, the ones he hasn't put up yet. Also my AC/DC tapestry that's hanging up. But
Trevor, that's gonna take you
Yes.
15 hours to render.
But
Again.
I really did like
But
the
it's
editing
gonna
you
be
did.
great,
That was
though.
really fun.
Plus, they're just pictures. It probably won't be too bad.
I think it was the gifts. That's about an hour for us though.
Oh yeah.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it's about an hour for us.
I feel fine.
Yeah.
But don't worry, we have a lot more content coming your way.
Yeah, this is a
Yes.
horrid day for me.
Yeah, this is gonna be a really long day.
Oh yeah. Because we've got all this, and then I have to go make a map.
So make sure you go
Oh,
check out
God.
JKT Gaming in the next couple weeks.
Yeah, well,
Couple
we're going to be
days.
having a lot of
Yes.
content coming your way.
Yeah, as long
So-
as things don't break.
Please don't break.
Yeah, knock on wood.
I can't. Sword. That's made of wood.
I just knocked on my head because I couldn't
I
think
don't
of where
have-
the wood was.
I have a wooden trading sword. I had to
Yeah, if you
reach
ever-
for it though.
If you ever can't find wood, you're supposed to knock. You can knock on your head.
I don't ever believe that. I used to knock on someone at work because her last name was actually Wood.
That is amazing.
Oh, well, that works.
I
Yeah,
love
so
that.
We would all yell knock on wood and everyone would rush to it.
I love that. That must look really funny to your coworker or to like customers as well.
I feel like that would work if, like, in that case, your last name's Wood, or your last name happens to be like the name of a tree,
Yeah,
like
see,
pine
birch.
or something like that. Oak.
Professor Oak.
Professor Birch was
Exactly.
also a professor.
Yeah, but I don't remember.
Yeah, all the professors were trees, weren't they?
Yes.
For the first ones, at
Professor
least.
No, all of
Sycamore.
them. All of them are trees.
all of them?
What
They've
are we
always been
referencing
trees.
right now?
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
I only remember Professor Oak because I watched the show.
Oak, elm,
Of course.
birch.
I think I found out though. I have like 153.
Sycamore.
Pokemon.
Rowan.
Maple.
No, maple
Yeah.
was never. Rowan.
No maple.
Not
Well,
yet.
that's bullshit.
I have
Not
like
yet.
153
I know, right?
Pokemon cards though.
Oh, God.
Gen 5. What was Gen 5? That was Juniper and Juniper. Because it was a father and daughter duo.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the main professor was the daughter, and she was a full-grown adult, and then you met her father later on in the game, who was studying something else.
Who was not a full-grown adult.
Oh, yeah, he was an older man. And then that would put us into X and Y, which was Sycamore, just for you. I know you like Sycamore, Trevor.
Yeah.
I remember hearing about the hot
Yeah.
Professor Sycamore. I was like, what? Okay.
But he was nothing for the bulge Professor Kukui, who's also a tree.
the what?
Bulge? The bulge
Oh my
professor?
gosh, yeah.
So the official art for Kukui, he wears no shirt, he has a lab coat and sweatpants, but you can see a physical bulge.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I
I'm
guess
gonna
that's
regret-
also going to be up in the I guess.
I'm gonna
That's the
regret
official
asking,
artwork.
But pics?
Yeah, Pixar didn't happen.
Just
Devin,
'cause-
Devin,
Yes.
go for it. It's all over the internet.
But see, I don't want that showing up on my search
I'll look
history.
it up.
I have worse things in my search history. And then the newest one is Magnolia.
His first name being Steel.
It's a woman.
Her first name being Steel.
How do you pronounce Kukui?
Kukui. Kukui.
Yeah.
Can you see the bulge?
I guess. I mean, that's just how you would draw legs. But
No, you don't.
With a bulge.
Oh,
Anyways.
yeah. It's
See if
more
I
evident in that picture.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna be that one.
I'm guessing
Oh,
you guys
boy.
found it.
Yep.
I think so. I guess. I will send it. I'm too ace for this shit. I
Oh.
guess.
Oh dear.
No.
No,
Is that?
that's not the
That's.
one.
I
That
can't
is an
believe this
efficient
is how
thing.
we're ending our podcast.
Yeah, by the way,
Okay,
so
well,
guys, we'll
anyways.
see you next time.
Yeah.
I.
Subscribe, like, comment, all that other fun stuff. All right.
Flood Chris with pictures of the Kukui bulge.
Please don't do that.
Yeah, please don't do
Let's not make this bulge gate, okay?
Oh, I'll try and make sure it ends with like a slow zoom in on the bulge. It's gonna be
Please,
great.
let's not cancel the bulge.
Let's cancel bulge gate.
Oh,
I'm gonna
my
hit it now.
God. Okay,
Bye.
bye.
Got a tree.
Bye.